understand me.
Hello dear listener. Hello my fellow Ego. Welcome to this episode of the CU Alumni podcast. It's Independence Day, even though we know say no be really independence, but happy independence nonetheless. And let's see what Nigeria holds for us. So before we listen to the conversation with our guest of the day, please subscribe Apple, Spotify, Google, or any other place you get podcasts from. And so let's go and listen to the conversation with our guest of the day as she shares her 4 years experience in CU. Please enjoy. Hello Lola, and you're welcome to the CU Alumni podcast. How are you today?
Hello, I'm fine. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ibilola, or you can call me Lola. Although I'm not a fan of it, but call me Lola.
So is Ibilola you prefer? Have you?
I prefer my full name, but I will take it for today.
And tell us why don't you prefer Lola? Why you prefer Ibilola to Lola?
Because of the meaning. The meaning is we give birth. Yes, we give birth to wealth. We get to be Lola. So when you're calling me Lola, I just think you're calling me wealth. When my name has a full meaning, you get.
Money must enter one way or the other. Now they give birth to wealth. Then you are wealth now. They give birth to you the wealth, so you are wealth. Oh, join.
I'm wealth is true. You're right.
Oh my holy, like forced by fire. So let's start with this introduction part. Even myself, I'm just like the audience, the listener that is listening to us right now. So when you jam see a person, we always try to. And when did you graduate? What course?
All those annoying questions.
Yeah, it's annoying, but it's necessary for us to calibrate now. See, we sabi ourselves because how many sets now. I graduated 2011, so no matter how far apart you are, we can relate on something. So
True.
We start with that.
Okay.
So start with the intro part. So you start with your name, when you've graduated, your course, what you do, your location. Are you single? If you want us to know down more.
Okay, so what's my first question?
Introduction. So
so my name is Ibilola Sarah Owolabi. I think that my classmates knew me or knows me as Sarah. So I graduated in 2012. Perfect set.
I'm
in Lagos. What else?
What do you do?
I'm a teacher. I'm a preschool teacher. I don't know. My parents think they are still convinced that maybe sometime in my life I will change this career choice, but they're on their own. No, but
you have a passion for teaching.
I do have a passion for teaching. Surprisingly.
Nice.
Because people were thinking that maybe with my kind of person, I won't really stay or connect on that kind of choice of career. But I'm actually better. I'm better with children than adults. I can't really tolerate the annoying things adults do. But with a child, I can relate. I mean, to
really?
fun.
Why? Why do you feel like those are harder for you?
Because children, they have a sense of innocence, and when they don't know something, they don't take their ignorance with a level of insulting pride.
Okay.
It's not adults. You don't know something, but you will now be carrying yourself as far.
You get coconut hairs.
Yes, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me the sky is blue when I'm seeing that it's red. Like, how dare you? It's actually blue. It's actually blue.
I can understand. The adults, we are too proud. Proud in our ignorance. All right. So we'll go back to the teaching aspect. We'll talk about that later. But we
Okay.
want us we'll go back in time. Take you back to the kind of person you were in school. Now, let me break it down for you. When I ask that question, when I usually ask that question, what I mean is that you are not the same person you were in your 100 level and in your
True.
final year.
You're right.
Each year, what I
We
also want to bring down
change.
is each year you change, you have different experience with authority or with class or with something, different events that occurred in school. That yes, so we went to the same CU, but we all experienced different CUs.
Yeah.
No
I
matter
can
how
relate
you
to
want
that.
to twist. And
I can relate to that.
yeah. So what I just want to take us on that journey of from your 100 level when you entered, how you were, some stories
Okay.
in between, then 200 level, 400 to like that. Like you get those dudes with your best of your ability.
Okay. How would I say? Okay, when I got into school, with the idea of like finally, hey, university student, hey, my area will hear this. They will bow. The queen is here. I'm gonna do exploits.
Okay, now.
And then I was in Deborah Hall in my 100 level. So I was mixed with 200 level and some 300 level. So it was not just funny. And when I got into school, I was a shy person. You get, I didn't know how to have too much conversations with people. And when conversations are happening, I mind my business. I don't really intrude. But I got into school and then I'm seeing it's a different dynamic. People are just trooping in. Someone will just barge into your room. Bam. Hey, do you have Alpha? Do you have milk? Like, where are you coming from? Don't you have courtesy? Where you're coming from? You just come back. Do you have milk? Like, I don't know you. Like, go to your room. So even when I started having friends in 100 level, I wasn't just comfortable doing all that unnecessary bars goes. No, I come in with the peace of the Lord and I live with the peace of the Lord also. So 100 level, I was calm, I was quiet, I wore baggy dresses. So I didn't wear makeup if I didn't even know how to do makeup. So anybody that was looking, if anybody that come and tell me that they had a crush on me 100 level, I'll tell you you're a liar. Because it cannot be me.
So you're a low-key heartbreaker.
No, it's not which no, it's not if you see me. Even if you see me, that you will say I'm a heartbreaker. My journey in school from 100 level to final year was hostel, class, CAF, chapel, back to hostel. You get?
Really?
Because I was avoiding everything that has to do with trouble. I remember when I first got my... I'm back. Sorry. So, as I was saying, my journey in school from 100 to 400 was quiet. And I remember when I first got into school, not even that. I remember when I got my admission letter and they gave me handbook. I read it. I read the handbook. I started reading it from the car. My mommy parked the car at where? CBS. It was CBS then, College of Business, something. So my mommy parked there. So I started reading from page 1. I read the prefix and whatever. I started from page 1 till I got home. Continued. I remember I was still writing NECO at that time. So when you are reading for NECO, you are reading your future school's laws and commandments. Because my mind was like, man, hey, I will show you people I have arrived. The queen is in town.
Wow.
I got into school. That's not what I was. I was expecting like a different life, like away from home, no control. You were free. Man, it's not the same thing. I just realized that. I just realized that this school is an extension from home, and you cannot go and embarrass your family name because my mother warned me. I will not come here to beg because of you. So mind yourself. Your daddy is not around. If they pursue you from this school, you will go to the market. So I had to behave. So anything that has to do with boys, I think that conversation with my mom actually influenced my dressing, influenced my friends, influenced my movement in school and my environment, because I was really cautious of not putting myself in trouble. Although I was carrying phone in school, there were times in fact I know that from 100 to 400 level, at every point in time I was with a phone. If I just have a feeling that they will soon
your mind strong, go. 94 level before me, I get mine.
I carry 100 level. Before matric, I had a phone. I called my mother. I told her to bring my phone to school and my charger.
Oh shit!
I know it, and I was so fortunate I was using Airtel, so you won't suspect. You just buy
credit,
and who will know that you're putting it anywhere. And I was happy. You get. So I did it. I did all those things. I had phone. So if I feel like you're going to search, I'll send my phone back home. So if a boy
how were you getting intel or when they were searching?
I don't know.
There were no snitches around you.
No. I said I was avoiding any unnecessary problem. I just have a feeling. Maybe I just feel like you're getting too comfortable. They'll soon search. I'll just call my mommy and say, Mom, when I come in on Sunday, okay, come and carry
disappear the phone.
Yes, the phone will just go home straight. Yeah. And when they take the phone, a week or 2 weeks after, they will search. I mean, I really don't care. It doesn't concern me. We just know that we went for chapel service and decided to hold. But my phone is not there. You will not see a trace. So I'm fine. They
were doing searches in your absence. How?
Yes, those kind of when you go for chapel service and you drop your key at the reception. So I think some porters used to go and do some search. Well, the demonic things that they used to do at that time.
Wait too. Like they search behind people. Now, I know that they will carry you to open your stuff and present.
That one is different. That one is broad daylight searching. The one that they will just come, they'll just carry your key. They just realize that these people, they left their key. And maybe someone has given them info that on this wing, some people have phone. And on that wing, people have dropped their key at the reception. They just go and search. Carry your key and go and search. Is it like you will come back and find out that something is missing or maybe your bed is changed or something?
Mm-hmm.
You will not know. But you just see in a week time, you just see a poster, SDC.
Oh.
So I was so lucky that you can never find anything on me. So that was the only thing that I was brave enough to do. But in terms of man matter, I know the environment was too small. I'm a private person. I'm not the kind of person that says that will allow everybody to know my business. So
because you're not in any service unit.
I was in service unit, but I was quiet. You only hear my voice when you see me with my friends. But if I'm alone, I was in evangelism.
Okay.
I was in evangelism. So you only hear my voice when I'm with my friends. And after that, you see me alone, I'm quiet. You just scream like, hey, Sarah, hi. Where's your friend? She's around, but I don't know where she is. But when you see me and my friend, I say, hey, my God, my nigga, what's up? So I was like a two different type of person in school. You get?
But that's the way. It's not like you just go up and down and be chicken head in what's not your business.
Some people were comfortable doing that. Some people were comfortable.
It's work for them, and some of them they got what they did not bargain for. Now. When you gotta be tricking mouth in what's not your business,
my dear, you hear the person that is the greatest gossip. In fact, I knew people that were the greatest. If you want to hear gist, maybe like I just get into the hall in the night and I'm hearing so person broke up with this person, so person broke up with. I say, who is the person? Where are you getting this gist? The gist is not complete. Just go to this. You just go to the original person's, the original gist carrier. Just go there, go and sit down. You will see people. You will just sit down. I'll just stand by the door. Start from the beginning. What happened? So who is the person? Someone will not come with laptop that has pictures of people. So you know this girl. She's in that. You know now she's in F wing. And that girl that 400 for that she never stays in a room. You know that boy. So you would just put information. So I knew people like that were rumor. They can carry information. So I don't want my
future
gist.
bloggers. I'm a blogger.
I didn't want my gist to go around because man matter. Everybody wants a particular boy, and I was not just in fact, I remember when we were in 100 level. I was in. I went to see a friend in Docker's Hall, and there were these boys that came back for. They're IT boys. They went on IT, and they came to see level. Maybe or 400 level, maybe 300 level.
400 level, yeah, okay, 400 or 300, yeah.
400. So they came, and these engineering girls just started screaming. That's why we now ran to those 300 level girls. I mean, the engineering girls go and meet them and say, what's happening? That's why we now say, this one is the sexiest of them all. And I was wondering, where is the sexiest of them all? Me, really? I didn't see. And they were like, he's sexy. Look at his tall. I'm like, my brother is tall. That doesn't mean my brother is sexy. I didn't see it. So I didn't see boys as
dark and handsome.
My brother is tall, dark and handsome, but I don't see him as sexy. So
you can't. You should not. What do you mean?
No. You know, when some people
you look at your brother. Yeah.
So when some people
one could rush. You don't know what's going on. One could rush.
You know, when some people say, my brother is sexy, you know that your brother is sexy. But me, probably because I grew, I was very close to. I don't see anything sexy about him. So, so when they see me come up, they say, Sarah will not know. She will not understand this thing. She will not. And then I had friends who, they had relationships in school. And when they quarrel, it's my room, they'll come and discuss the matter. I'm like, oh.
You're their therapist.
And the therapist, but I don't comment though. I have no solution to your problem. I'll just sit down and say, how dare they? What? He did that to you? Oh no. We should treat his fuck up. But me,
that's a form of therapy now. You don't know. That's what people need to to move on from a breakup.
It's true. Instead of giving them the proper advice, let's just give them
ginger,
so they can make their own decision.
Yes, sir.
But me, when I was in school, I think in 200 level, I had a relationship outside school. So I didn't really have a business with silly boys. Although I had information that this boy likes you.
Call. What's happened? When they downgrade us? No, they do anyhow. Why now?
You know, it's not downgrading. It's just I didn't see them. I didn't just see them as my person. I didn't see them as my person. But when we graduated and I heard just like, oh, that's really cute. If you had told me like now, I would like probably think about dating you, but then it would have been a no. So I had a relationship outside school. So my journey later in school became every weekend I'm out. I'm out of school. Yeah. So since I can't be stuck with all girls every day,
To
Go
the
and see my
streets.
man outside.
No time.
It's a lie. I was not to the streets.
Sorry.
so
To the streets to one person and then you know.
No, I was not to the streets. So it's at this moment I'm for the streets. Right now I'm for the streets.
So
But then I was not for the streets.
Okay.
So I used to go out and see him. I go and see man. My mother will say, "Where are you going? Are you coming home?" "Yes, I'm coming home." "We'll come. We'll mark attendance in the house." Then, wow. And then my mother will say, "Hello, is it not time for you to come home?" "Mommy, don't worry. We're on our way back home." Then we'll come back home. Then later we fly again. So weekend exit, day exit, and use
But
this.
one thing I noticed, like they were more generous with weekend exits with ladies than guys. So was it just in my head?
No, they were not. Though I don't think you know the struggle that we went through for that exit. God, we went through a struggle. I remember in my 300 level that it became so bad that we used to go and collect space in front of what do you call them? Is it Porter?
All officer. Huh?
All officers' office. Hey, and I had this hall officer then that the woman just made it in her mind that she said that she's protecting me from my mommy. Who sent you? My mother doesn't even like you. So how are you protecting me from my mom? I'm going to my house. I don't say I'm going to sleep in man's house. I'm going to my house. So what's my business in you?
Now jealousy, they do all those all officers.
The woman will not agree. At a point, my mother had to come and we apply, and I will make my mother come on Friday. So the woman will approve this freaking thing. Then I changed that before the end of the semester. I was so happy. I was like, God, you are so good. This the money from my let me go. Hey. Then later we now started going to student affairs office. Hey, go. The things we have seen in that school. We'll go to student affairs office because of home exit.
They're Mario.
That was my.
Was it student affairs that time?
Yeah, he was a student affairs that time. Mario, Victoria.
The demonic clan. Fuck.
Oh God of mercy. So you just go. You will not be praying that God, let this lecturer not come. Let me go to this person, this officer, and go and collect my head. Because I can't die. We'll be stuck in school every freaking day. And you're not saying I can't go out. My dear, let me go and collect small biz outside now. They will not know how to do. So I will now call my mother. I say, "Mommy, call. Call. But we will call, then they'll now come. After a while, they now realize that this is this girl's mother's number. So they don't call my mother again, they just approve. No. Like, peace out, guys. We have a mother that can always stand at your back. Peace out. We'll see you on Sunday. Peace out. By 12, I'm out. Whoever that was taking lectures by 2 p.m., we will see you on Monday.
Okay, man.
But so that was my life in Sydney.
That's exactly usually made people jump gate because in boys said they usually do it like say we are doing time to collect visa. We're now like, what is the point of sitting down waiting? Okay, I mean, we jump fence, we pass through the gates.
It's for people who have those people that jump fence. I was going to my house, so I don't need you to now keep me back. You can stop people that are going to man house. I am going to my father's house, home.
Why would you know now? You know the show for face now.
Call my mother and ask her whether Ibilola is coming home. You know that Ibilola is coming home. Don't stress my mother and stress me on top. I was so lucky. Just go home. Get like, no. I enjoy to calf. I just stand and say, "Oh God, when will I have a boyfriend in this school now? That will stand with me in front of Carrefour." When will I have a boyfriend that will sit and will go and hustle James rice for me?
James, man.
Man.
I still remember that rice.
That pepper rice.
Man.
I know I bought it after when I graduated. I bought it after. I came back and I bought it.
Oh, now so the thing sweet that time.
I never tasted it. So I told myself that I was going to come back. So after NYC, I went back and I saw them and I bought it. And I was like, I don't see the hype about this thing.
And it was good in the beginning. Then it started declining when they were rushing. When everybody they rush on.
Exactly.
It's typical Nigerian supply.
They don't stay with their standard.
It's finished now, so it's just to collect the money sharp. Really crazy.
So that was me in school, man. I was a quiet person personally, but when I'm in the midst of my friends, I'm a noisemaker. I can play, laugh, but you will not see me with man. Any man that said that he liked me in school, sorry, I did not listen to you then. Oh, sorry, please come back now. You're not married. Try again now. I'm available.
Okay. I'm available.
Take me off the streets, please.
Makes sense. Okay, now the next thing I want to ask you about. Can you highlight some of the hypocrisies of the school management? Yeah.
Okay. Where do I start from?
Hit us with everything you can think of.
Where do I start from? Okay. Professionalism. Mm-hmm. I hated the idea. See, I believe that I just saw that. No, how do I say it? I just had I had this idea at the back of my mind that this is not how things work outside.
Okay.
I believe that there was a better way of doing things. And so when I realized that some Eagles were coming back to work in the school, and they were still not making those changes, it was irritating me. That when I see you're an Eagle and you're working, you're a staff, you actually lose my respect. I don't value
them.
Yeah, because they don't come with something new. Yes.
One thing some of them is the system, huh?
It's not the system. The system is made by people.
Okay.
And the reason why they called you an eagle is because you are a different type of bird. So if an eagle in Nigeria will go abroad, he will not run things the same way. He will run things in a different way. When he comes back to Nigeria and he meets his clan and he sees other Nigerian eagles, he will not run things in that same Nigerian way. He will run things in the new way he has learned. That's how it is. I agree we were brought up, we grew up in the environment and the laws and whatever, and you graduated, thank God. And so you went outside. You had the opportunity of mixing with different people and see how things work for you to actually compare and contrast. Like, okay, I'm coming from this environment where there is a standard. And this is where they say there is a standard. Can I give this for this? Can I mix here? You get your own standard that you can stand out. You'll be a different type of person. You won't just carry name Eagle without just having a different type of character, you get. So I hated their level of professionalism. I hated the way the procedure of resumption. I hated the procedure of vacation. I hated the procedure of relaying information. It was irritating. To me, it felt as if you are taking me for a fool.
So does it mean during your resumption, you had some horrible experiences during resumption?
Well, God is so faithful that I don't think I actually resumed on the first day of resumption. So we were one of those late school fees payers.
Okay.
So I don't do that struggle with you. My friends will tell my mother, they will call my mother and say they were outside so time and this one, Amy. I will come on Sunday, you will see me there. From church, so answer me, my mother will deal with you there. So I hated it. One thing that made me now realize that they haven't still changed their method was during this COVID period, So schools resumed after COVID. I think, no, they did online school September. So I think they resumed this
November,
January.
October, January. Yeah.
So they resumed physical school this January, right?
Yeah.
And it was raining.
Oh, you saw the videos.
So I saw them. I was disappointed. I always defend the school. I defend the school when their matter, like, it's not that bad. No, I don't think it was like this. It was this way. It was tended to be like this. I would defend. But you see that video, I could not defend. I said, like, this is the height of professionalism. I don't know who was in charge. That you had a whole Shiloh break, Christmas break to find a proper way of resumption. It made no sense. Why you will put people outside when there were better ways to do these things. Distribution of halls and room numbers could have been done online. Why are we doing...
This is 2021, not 2007.
Why are we doing the tech age when we are still doing some ridiculous things? Me, I'm not a fan of lineup. Amy, I want to sit down. Even voters card. Now sit down, all of us sit down. I'm going to go find space for all of us. Because I don't have the strength.
Okay.
I don't have the strength for that chaos. I don't know how. It's a mess. Because when there is so much crowd, chaos is inevitable.
Yeah.
Because you will have a lot of people that will be grumbling, which will be irritated because in your mind, like, I'm trying to do my job and you're trying to irritate me and you will not be able to handle yourself. And because we are Nigerians and we don't have, like, a sense of understanding, we just believe that they will not believe that because I'm a CU staff, so therefore all of you are bloody hellfire recipients. not civilians, hellfire recipients. They are going to hell, I'm going to heaven. That's the idea. So I hated, I was disappointed. Whole distribution, whole room numbers allocation would have been done online. You have their courses. In international relations, you're going 200 level, you're going to this thing, Deborah Hall. 100 level, you're going to Esther Hall. Boys, you're going to Peter. It's quite simple. You know how many people are in a program.
Exactly.
So if
everybody has a portal or something.
You get let's say in accounting 200 level. Accounting 200 level, there are maybe 100 students. We understand.
Yeah.
Girls are 80 something, boys are many number. You do divide and conquer. You will start. Okay, 200 level accounting. They are going to
John Hall.
John Hall. And they are starting from B wing, B101. They will start from there. And you can say, okay, John Hall can take 4 people, Abi?
Yeah.
Yes, you can take 4, 2 bunks. You just put double bunk. You just say, okay, 1, 2, 3. You will just arrange them. So
the software should have already been created by now.
You don't even need to. If they are too tired to make a software, it is for you to know that school is vacating by June. So you will give student affairs time limits that make you start doing this from July till August and submit and paste before September school resumes. So they will get their hall and room number done. So the only thing they're coming to do in school is stamp.
Yeah.
And that stamp can be done at any freaking place. Why do I need to die? Do you get?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to stamp, right? Fine. Yeah. Let's do this. For 200 level accounting boys, you are going to John Hall. Your school fees, this thing, receipts. Fly your way to John Hall. There is somebody there attending to accounting boys. Stamp. We're done. Move. So once that person is done, and there is need for help in banking and finance, or bizarrely, you will join the next person. It is things that can be done in a more simpler and organized way. I don't know who is in charge. I don't know what kind of nonsense tactics they perform, but it's actually disgusting because I don't know how to take on professionalism. When you call a professionalism in front of me, I will ask you, explain me, what's your definition? You couldn't come and spew nonsense in front of me. I will not take it. I don't know how to do it. So that's one thing I don't know. I don't tolerate from CU. Their level of professionalism is disgusting. The way they talk to parents, the way they talk to students, it's irritating. And I'm a teacher too, and I talk to my children with respect. They are not my biological children.
Yeah.
But I talk to them with respect. And they are toddlers. I talk to them with respect. They don't deserve it's not like I owe them my respect. But because I'm a human being and I'm trying to teach them respect, so I will award them the level of respect I want to get back from them.
True.
And when they decide, and when my children decide that, okay, I want to be unfortunate, I don't want to give them respect, I will change it up a little bit. I will give it to you. I'll give you a consequence accordingly. But I will not take away the respect I have for you as a human being.
Yeah.
That's one thing they lack. The whole staff is a mess. Right from the security to the students. Student affairs is supposed to be a link between the school management and students. But they're a mess.
They are the
Student Council. Student Council is supposed to be the link between student affairs and students. But them too, their hand is tight. Yes. And the unfortunate people that are not part of them, so them are as worse as the staff. So I don't, if you tell me you were in student council, I don't look at it, so you're part of them. No wonder.
Ooh.
And no, I'm just saying. If someone should tell me I was if I was
I don't feel.
Someone should tell me I was a student affairs. I'll just look at it like, oh really? My friend, go and sit down one place. You have nothing to offer me. Because I don't value it. The things that were supposed to be done, I know that the school was trying to maximize their authority and supremacy.
Like they were better ways to the max.
Yeah, but there were better ways to do these things. You are not Papa. Don't declare yourself a Papa.
Oh no, they are assistant God, self.
Even Papa self, they respect person. I remember in 100 level, I didn't know that I wore barefoot slippers outside, and I was in front of chapel. Do you know I saw Papa? Myself and some other people saw Papa was shocked. I said, "It's over. We're going home." Hey.
Going home, why? Were you not supposed to be at chapel? As in, was it wrong to be at that place at that time? Or
no, with barefoot slippers. No, with barefoot slippers. You're not supposed to go outside with barefoot slippers to that area. Because that's like how they call it that time. That was like a formal place. If you are going outside with slipper, I mean you're going to carve or you're going to another hostel, you get.
Okay.
But not to chapel or library or class.
Yeah.
So it was like, and do you know what Papa just said? I just looked at us and said, "What level are you?" All of them just said 100 level. He just laughed at us.
Okay.
And said, "Where are we going?" And we said, "We're going to Cap 2. So that's how we walk out. We just say bye bye, and the man move your own way. As in, and that's not my first time meeting Papa. I grew up in the Living Faith Church, but it's not my first time meeting Papa. But I've had that like, hey, this is Papa for me. But if the man did not rain fire and brimstone, how about you that was not even called by God? You only submitted the application letter and they offered you letter of employment, and you're not declaring demigod, assistant God, deputy assistant to the most high. Like, it's just
so the student affairs person, they would have stressed you out, man.
Man, I know. If I had gone back to see you to work, I think it's the staff that will have a problem with me, not students.
Yeah, but don't sack you.
Exactly, because I don't really have the time to do that back and forth with people. I will insult you. I will insult, forget your age. I'll say, with all due respect, you're being stupid. That was a stupid decision you ever made. With all due respect, it would have been done in a better way. I don't have time for that kind of back and forth with. And their matter. It's not for me. My own is they sack everybody. They should sack everybody. And reorientate them. Because I can't imagine how a student affairs officer or a porter or a hall officer will be talking to a parent anyhow. I'll be like, wow, you cannot do that with my mother. It's like you want to die. You want to feel crazy. Because the woman will bring out she will bring out her Igbo side. She like, you're singing. You're all more. You're insulting. She will tie her wrapper and see you there. So I didn't just understand because I went to a military school. Okay. I went to Air Force Secondary School. And my teacher spoke to parents, even my mother, with respect. Soldiers spoke to my mother. I'm not a military child. Okay. I'm a civilian. And soldiers spoke to my mother with respect, spoke to parents with respect. Even if their children are on the verge of being expelled, they were still spoken to with respect, you get. So I now left an organized and a structured place, and I'm going to another structured place with spirituality as their core value. And then they're all acting like little demons. No. I just look at you and say, then nothing can come out of you. Nothing good. There's nothing you can do about it. Man, see you life is not just for me. Their level of doing things, communication was terrible. Yeah. Professionalism was terrible. Everything was just terrible. The only thing they know how to do is to collect dues. Dues that don't make sense. Dues that don't make sense. That don't make freaking sense.
That you just see appearing on financial statements, you be wondering.
My dear,
that woman in financial services, I won't be surprised if she's still there. I remember I went there in 2014. She was still in that office. I was like,
they would have promoted her by now.
She sure said she knows to reject promotion.
I don't think so.
Because I remember what? I remember 2005. This man was there. She was there before I went. You are still here long after I graduated. Kilo day. Something fishy is going down. What's going on?
I remember the time that I think in 200 level, 200 going to 300, they sent me school fees. My mother sent me back to school.
Why?
He said, go to your financial secretary. Go there. I said, what's the meaning of this? They added money. They said books. I said, which book? You would not give me a book in 200 levels. So which book are you giving me?
Caution fee.
Caution fee was once.
You sure?
It was once.
It was every year.
It was once. No, it wasn't every year.
You sure?
It was for people. If that one is not paid.
Was it not 25k every year? Be 50k every year?
No, it was 25k, but it was not every year. So it was for people. Okay, this is how the school fees schedule really come. It comes in a full scrap sheet, yeah. So you just see programs and amount, and then total. Yeah. So you just know that. So it's to who it comes concerned. So if you did not pay caution fee, you skipped it. You will meet it in front of you. So if you didn't pay it in 100 level, you will see it in 200 level. If you put it in 200 level, you will pay it. You will pay. But I think I paid it again in 400 level. I don't know what they did to the sale of us. Maybe we destroyed something.
We're supposed to collect refund. Those see the scam of that thing.
I collected refund.
Yes, I paid the caution fee 3 times. It was my 300 level, so 400 level, 500 level 3 times. When it was not before NYSC, we were supposed to collect it. Before we needed done some magic accounting. It was 18,000 I collected.
For now. That means our set was $1.
Now, at the end of every year, they will also add to the school fees damages. They were still collecting damages. So why were you collecting portion
damages was a certain thing. They were always
for lockers, for fan, for windows. I'm like, you motherfuckers are really scamming us here. What the fuck? Like,
see, some of their decisions, I am very much aware. Not aware. I'm sure that Papa does not know anything about it.
It's possible.
It's not everything that Papa knows.
Yeah.
Because he himself is a father now. He pays school fees. His children did not go to free school. He pays school fees now.
Robert, not be cheap school.
Not be cheap school. Not be free education. He didn't go under the guise of a pastor's child and now say, oh, now pastor pikin, no pay school fees. He paid school fees, and I'm sure Papa is a detailed man that he went through everything he was paying for his children. So he will not want to go and scam us because he knows that this country is not for the weak. And people were paying through their nose for what they were trying to gain.
Understatement of the century.
My dear.
I know my parents went through what they needed to go through.
Let's not go through it, I beg. No, let's not go through it. If we go through it now, my father will remind me, you see your school fees I paid and you decided to go into teaching. Are you sure? Are you sure we will not pray for you?
Deliverance.
That's my meeting every year and every December. They're always doing that meeting like, so has there been a change of plan? Have you reevaluated your life? Have you come to realize that this is not for you? I'm like, what are you talking about? Teaching is for me. People should go and stay on your own. I've gotten to let's leave it here. We're stuck with teaching. So when you want to do masters, what do you want to do now? You go and do international, say international waiting. International. I'm talking about education. You're talking about international law. What's my business with that? So that's when I hear school, that's what I remember. My parents are looking for amazing names. We were looking for practical names. They say you are a solution provider. It's not this kind of solution you should be providing. You provide solution in a different way. So nowadays they're accepting it because you're on your own. If you don't accept it, I don't really care. I've moved on from your matter. So let's all take it in good faith. And if you want to support me, support me. If you don't support me, please keep your opinions to yourself. I sincerely don't want to hear it. Thanks and God bless. We will see ourselves at the new year. God bless you. So that's what I tell my dad every year, every December. When it starts, I said, Daddy, if you are not going to support, please keep your opinions to yourself. Sincerely, I don't want to hear it. We will see next year by the grace of God. Don't worry, everything will be fine. Okay, let me not talk. When you say that I'm draining your mental health, so please. So the man has said, small is accepting it. At least now he's sending me like links to some certificate courses in education. Like, you see, it's not that difficult, man. It's not that difficult. Everything cannot just be your way.
That's the thing. They are looking at, okay, because you're a teacher, investments will waste. Supposed to be
see, it's not like sometimes I don't think that my parents' investment wasted. Sometimes I look at my life and I think I should have done better. I think I should have made a better decision. But when I look at it and then I just say, as an adult, life is full of beans. So exactly. I think I deserve to do a job, pick a career that I will not kill myself over. I don't want something I will do and then I'll start thinking about how much I don't sleep at night. That's not for me. Yes. I tell myself that it's not for me. I'm not going to do that with anybody. So I love what I do. I think I've met few people who are CU graduates too, and they are teachers. Yeah. I was surprised. I was thinking I was like one out of the million.
No.
But God decided to change our story and say, "Wow,
you're not alone."
Wow, we're not alone, no.
Yeah,
we're not alone.
Makes sense. So now let's go into one other funny topic.
Hey.
The rules. Can you
no thoroughfare. No thoroughfare.
So
till today I don't understand that thing.
You know, you have read, I remember you told me you read the handbook. I mean, I'm not sure I read that thing. So give me some funny rules that you read or you found out was in the handbook later on that you still can't see you actually put it inside that book.
Don't make me go and look for that book.
You still get them. Go bring them. I go wait. Go bring them. I go wait.
It's in the vault. It's in a long, my dear. It's been a long while. I don't want to look for it. What was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard? Electric kettles with no rings. It was not allowed. With rings. Electric kettles with rings was not allowed.
Yeah.
I was like...
Wait, with rings also. How?
Yeah. You know, there are some electric kettle that has ring inside.
I had a kettle like that now.
They say it was not allowed. Then boiling ring was not allowed.
Yeah, we know boiling ring was very overt, but
But I didn't get the idea of the boiling ring. Then I heard in 200 level, some girls were gisting about it that some girls in 300 level used it to go and do abortion. That one shocked me. I said, wow.
Yeah. But
they said, I asked them how they do it. They said, they said we will shook it inside and lock it like this. I said,
but please. Still, they were using hanger now. How did they ban hanger?
They banned this steel type of hanger. Yes. It was not allowed. Then what else was banned? That didn't make sense to me. The rules. Light out.
Yeah. So that was
it did not make sense.
Secondary school. That was just pure secondary school.
It did not make sense to me at all. Because light out, people are stuck with homework. People are stuck with projects.
People are reading.
So you want me to be, people are reading for tests. So you want us to use laptop lights to be reading. Then all of us, by the time we now graduate, we will now have glasses. It didn't make sense to me at all. What else? What else? Give me rules. Let me see whether it was ridiculous. Not thoroughfare. I didn't understand.
Okay, yes. Pairing. Pairing.
I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that thoroughfare. But pairing, I didn't get the idea. But to an extent, I understood it.
How did you understand
it? But the pairing, I understood the good intentions behind it. They were trying to reduce immoral affairs, fornication, and peradventure
your friends
have put you out for marriage.
Like that helps.
That's the thing. You don't put too much rules to people who are caged. They will definitely flout that. Even in your house, your mother will give you rule and say, "Now will come on though, but you must get home before 7." It's a lie. We will still enter the house by 9, and we will say, "Mom, we not because there is traffic." It's not like you will not sleep in the house. You will sleep in the house. The worst thing that will happen is that you will not eat. You get, but the point is that the rule has been broken. So that pairing rule didn't make sense. How can I not hold my friend's hand? I'm not holding his balls. Pardon my French. I am holding his hand. It's a choice. It's not like the guy is putting his hand in my bra. No, that one is different. So it's different when you say no illicit touching, physical touch. That one, you can now make examples, yes, and you will know what it is. Not that you see boy and girl standing before you know, but fight will just fly, bam, and carry them. That's it.
Even brothers and sisters were working together. They were rotating.
Then you will now be arguing in his essence that we're family members. You're not family. How dare you argue with me? Are you my family? You're not bearing the same name. And so, he's my cousin. As it was annoying. And I had a friend who had cousins in school. So her family, I think her father's side, no, her mother's side, the large family. So had lots and lots of cousins that they were not even bearing the same name.
Yeah, now marriage
They
and
weren't
all
really
those.
bearing. You get sisters that married and born children like this. Like, so you just meet her like, who is he? It's my cousin. Cousin Bao. It's my cousin from my mother's side. So, and they were all close. So by the time they find each other, like, this is our cousin. Oh, cousin. They will just be coming together, and they were mostly boys and fewer girls. So, and you can't just imagine cousins not just playing and touching themselves. It's not like they will kiss themselves before the sex. They do not have to. They have to be vigilant on how, because the environment is looking at. It just, that pairing rule just brought a lot of pretenders.
Yeah.
It brought a lot of pretenders because I just realized that was the reason why people were praying every weekend, because you don't want me to touch in school. We'll touch outside.
Touch outside in the streets, no time.
And they will come back with pregnancy. Who's allowed them?
Wahala.
There's nothing that you are preventing. It will still, if pregnancy wants to happen, it will still happen. Forget it.
Yeah.
The no phone rule.
Wait, pause.
It did not make sense.
Say pause. The audio is getting distorted. I don't know what happened.
Oh, sorry. Are you hearing me now?
You're hearing some kind of cracking sound. Wait, talk again.
Yeah. Right. Are you hearing me now?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so I had a problem with the no phone.
Okay.
It was annoying. It was really annoying. It didn't make sense. Because I don't want to stand on the line because I want to call people. And you had people, and there were people who used to hug those phones. Oh. They died here. So they do or die affair. And I don't blame them, because me too, I used to hug the phone. It's not because I was talking to my boyfriend then. No, it was because I was talking to my father. I enjoyed, so it was an opportunity for me to spend time and talk with my dad for a very long time. Yeah. In school, you get. Yeah. And it was wonderful. In between classes, I'll call my daddy. After class, I'll call my daddy. Then after chapel service, we have gone to the phone. Who are you going to call? My daddy. Bye. So it didn't make sense. If it's better if you put a rule and say, okay, phones with cameras are not allowed. Nokia 3310 is fine, so they can have phone calls and text messages. I will accept. So we'll be focused. When we focus, at least we have laptop.
Laptop was performing wonders.
Laptop was making more wonders than the phone. It was making wonders that even when the school internet is not working, we will carry internet from home.
Oh, wait.
I remember when I said that.
From home? Now on senior level.
I remember 200 level. 200 level upper semester.
Yeah.
The internet in school at a point was misbehaving. And then I just went to somebody's room and I realized the girl just put something behind her. And she said that she closed her door. I'm like, what happened? She said she said she was doing internet. And she was doing assignments. Oh, am I going to stop her and say you would go to hell? No. My dear, sit down beside you.
It's the wahala of our Caesars now. Water will come on.
Exactly.
Or
so because
Revo will come now too, safe.
You see. So what the things that you avoided us to do with phone, we're doing it with laptop. We brought our modems. Maybe you block Skype. We bring our modem and do Skype.
Even people who had to step up and know how to use VPNs.
Man, that VPN was amazing. I don't know how I did it. Someone gave it to me at that time, and I used it. So I didn't get the idea of the phone. The phone rule was a ridiculous rule. But I'm glad for them. I think they're using iPads now.
Yeah.
Are they using phone?
Tablets. Yeah, I don't. For some reason, they just feel let's not lift up that rule because it's already obsolete. The internet is more than enough chaos.
Exactly.
Because
there's nothing you can do about it.
When I heard the story behind the whole phone, I don't know if you heard it. They said that it was in chapel, like lecturers were complaining.
Papa was preaching.
Yeah, that he was not talking about it. That students, you have put your phone on silent, blah 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 blah. Now, so person phone ring. Baba head spark will say from now on, no phone on this campus. Just one split second.
It's one person's offense that caused everybody's problem.
No. Were you around for Bible case? 2008.
Was it 2008?
2008 spiritual week of emphasis. I will never forget that day in my life. I remember 2008.
Maybe it was spiritual week. But man, I almost didn't carry my Bible. I almost didn't carry. I always carry my Bible to church, to chapel service. But that day, I didn't just want to carry load. I didn't want to carry bag. I just want to carry ID cards and go. And come back and eat Cocoa Pops and sleep. So I was not just in the mood. I'd gotten downstairs in my hall and I just said, I also my friend, come, Favour, let's go and carry this. Let's go and carry Bible, Daddy. And we just went back upstairs, carry bag. As we carried the bag, my body was still biting me. I just sat, and I didn't write. I said I was going to write. I don't want to sit down here and get out. That's how Paul just said, hey, you, where is your, hey, if you don't have your Bible, first of all said, if you don't have Bibles, stand up.
Oh.
Biro. I said, well, I get Biro. My friend did not have Biro. I gave her one.
Hey.
We shall share Biro on that line. Before we knew, if you don't, so the unfortunate person that had that problem was in front. Yeah. You don't have Biro. We should joke with it. From, what's that there?
That's how they always do it.
Idiots. Then I said, Papa just said, oh, you don't have a pen, you don't have a notebook. Stand up. Hey, wow. Now some people stand. People just say, okay, let's start on this corner. Pen, notebook, stand up. People are now shifting seats. Papa now said, stay where you are. Ushers, close the door.
Oh,
I said, it is a die day. It is a day to die and it's away. Man, now Papa just said, okay. Bible, notebook, and Bible.
Wahala.
Stand up. That's how myself and my friend Favour just looked at each other and said, what a mighty God. You guys are going to be in trouble. You're going to see crazy. We just sat down and we shared the grace and we left. And it cannot be me that will embarrass my family in this man because of Bible. Then I said, why did you go move? Because I don't carry Bible.
Mess up.
It's not because I slapped the child.
It's not because of man.
It's not because of man, because of Bible.
Mess up.
Man. But you see that Bible one, it was not a silly rule. It was understandable. You're going to a particular place, you prepare yourself, even if you're not interested in doing it.
But it created an adverse reaction to me. Like, people were desecrating their Bibles now.
Turning their Bibles to notebooks.
No, split it into half to save a friend. I did that.
I didn't do that. That was ridiculous. That was a ridiculous attempt. Anyway, my friends were smart. They were even smarter than me because then carry Bible first, go to chapel. Now me and my other friend no carry Bible. Now we go back, go carry Bible. So it was wonderful. You get?
Yeah.
But that Bible thing, it made sense. If you are the one that don't have Bible, you just let it go. You need to go to the back and just be there quietly and slouch in peace. People not sight you. Once I know that Papa is coming to school, I behave myself. I wear my most compliant outfits. I don't wear sandal. I wear shoe. sit down and mind my business. No mumbling, no slouching. Sit, because you don't know where Papa will sight you.
I'm telling you, eagle eye. Yeah.
Baba had an eagle's eye.
You just see you. That boy there. Ushers.
That boy over there.
Go and meet.
Look at, see, I remember with someone that was sleeping during VG. I mean, what do we do? Papa just looked at him, said, Mama was preaching, was talking, was making an example, he was laughing, we were laughing. And that's how Papa just looked towards the other side. And then said, look at that boy over there. Look at him. Look at him over there. Technical crew, please zoom on that boy. Papa is soon. He slept. Papa slept and opened his mouth. All of you say, when you enter trouble, it's not you that will say, there's people around you that will shout. It's not everyone that said, that you don't be. Papa just looked at him and said, look, wake that boy. Wake him. That boy over there, please stand up. The boy no one can stand. He said, me? Papa said, I'm sure you know you are the one. Stand up. That's why the boy now stood and said, come to the front. He came to the altar. Stand there. Just stand. When I said, where is the Dean of Student Affairs? Everybody said, quiet. Everybody kept quiet. But they didn't suspend the boy, Nothing. They just gave him query. What they even do to him? That's how I want.
Must feel offense for. Even if Papa doesn't say it, the student affairs people, he did their body. But did they scratch them to give offense for?
And it's not like they will give them promotion.
You think?
But the body will be biting.
I heard they give reward for how much they expel. I don't know if that's true, but
they don't do that.
I heard, but
I'm sure they don't.
I don't know. We can't be too sure, but I won't be surprised, honestly.
I don't think
because
so.
The way
I don't think so.
The zealousness to mess to them.
They have a cabal. They have a gang of student affairs. There is a gang of them. It's not like it's only Mario. There are other guys involved, but you don't hear those people's voice. Yes.
Those ones are
no, because they really don't care. It's not their business. So far as you're not breaking a law that is a do or die affair, they won't kill you. But Mario just wanted it to be. When you hear my name, you take a step. Bam.
And that's why
my name
is legendary, echoing for years now. Mario is Mario.
Mario is Mario.
Omonijo, the short bastard.
And I never entered that man's trouble. Fortunately. And there were days I wear tops, round neck to class, maybe like on Friday. You know, girls used to call Fridays casual Friday. I don't know where we got that idea from. But we used to call it casual Friday. So it's not corporate. You don't wear corporate.
Wow.
It's casual. You wear round neck shirts, and carry a blazer and wear on top.
Okay. Now that blazer come
White
on.
Boys.
Always on time,
As in, you can't escape it. By the time we enter inside the college building, you get to see your class. You remove it. At the climate seconds, you remove your jacket. You're coming outside, you wear it back.
Oh yeah, passing security to avoid monitoring spirit squad.
Well, security in my place never harassed me. But I forgot to say, there was a day in final year. Hey, I had my phone.
Outside the hostel?
In school. I had my phone in school.
Was it in your room or on the room?
No, I had my phone in my room.
Okay.
So, I think someone came to my room. No, a porter came to my room that day. And we were praying for class. So I was on my phone, and my mom, know how porters they used to they come with a lousy sense.
Yeah.
So you just know they are coming. So the moment my bag was being used, I just threw it inside my bag to
hide.
Ignore. I left my room and I forgot to remove the phone from my bag. Hey! We now got to CDS building. God. And I heard some people are now going back. You know what happened? They said that they search bag. I said, no, that's sadly. So I've not even gotten to CDS itself. I'm only seeing CDS in front of me. That's when my friend now said, where is your... No, she said, give me your ATM. I want to use the bank. I want to go to the bank after class. That she doesn't want to ask me in class. I should give her now. So then I opened my bag. So I was putting hand to search for ATM. And so I just touched phone. Hey! I say, yeah. She said, My friend said, we have class. And I think we had mid-semester test or something. Hey. I said, God, I'll now go back to the hall and come back again.
What kind of impromptu searching of bag? What are they searching for? I hated going to that CDS building.
I just said that let's just go. You know, I got there, they searched my bag, they did not see that for me. As in, they searched my bag. My bag, no girl's bag is deep and wide. Like it's just deep. So you can it's an endless speed. Yeah. Just be searching things that you cannot find. Yeah. They don't find that phone. No.
Hey.
Maybe the guy touched it and thought it was
calculator.
Makeup.
Okay.
Or maybe thought it was makeup. Because you know how we put foundation powder in our bags. And my phone had that kind of feel. My phone casing had that feel of a foundation, this thing. So I'm like, hey, God. And I just entered like this. I just went straight to my guardian's office. Straight. So I dropped my bag there. Quietly. I just looked at him. The man just looked at me and said, Sarah, what is it? I said, I was going to drop my bag. He said, it's a lie. I said, I don't want to carry my bag to the class. He said, it's a lie. He said, what's in your bag? I said, they are searching at the reception. They said, so what's in your bag? I said, my phone. He said, you carried your phone. The man just looked at me. He said, drop your bag. Drop your bag. That's why I left my bag in his office all through the day. And I didn't go. I went back to get my bag in the evening. The man had removed my phone from my bag. He said he don't want to give me again until weekend. He just gave me after one chapel service like that. He just saw me and said, come and collect it in my office. Collected it and went back. That day, it's like when you know that you see the trouble in front of you. When you see trouble in front of you, you know, there was no one, when you have life-death experience, they say life flashes through your eyes.
It don't be. Hey.
This one, it was not life that flashed through my eyes, it was school fees. Hey. God, I was like, Mopsy, is this the end?
Is this the end?
Is this the end? Is this how I want to end this matter? My dear.
That happens in the way you don't expect in the way you don't expect it at all.
At all. And I just looked at it and said, this is not for me. That weekend, my mother came and collected her phone. I called her straight and said, I can't do this. Sent my phone back. I said, let me, I will just be doing my Skype calls and my Yahoo call, my Yahoo mail, I'll be called. I'll be
Yahoo
moving on.
Messenger.
Anybody else we'll do it and move on. I'm not going to do it again.
Yahoo Messenger.
But I still brought the phone back. I still brought my phone back. I gave it to my course advisor in final year. So I used to leave it with him. Because I didn't get, I wanted to be in touch with my family every day. Yeah. And I go to the hall, they're hugging phone. I come to college, they're hugging phone. I go to CAF, they're hugging phone. Why would I want to die on top of, when I have phone at home, people bring it. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Excuse me now.
Oh man.
So what's next? Let's end it on a good note. The things that you learnt as a result of going to see you. Like, The impact you can see in your life or you saw in your life as a result of I went to see you and nobody say I go see you now for no sabi this thing. So this would have not happened to me.
Well, I don't. Well, some people have different experiences, but me, I don't. Probably because my life circle was pretty straightforward.
Okay.
But one thing I learned from CU was, even if it was a minus on their part, it was professionalism and dress code.
Oh shit.
Dress code. Till now, if I'm going somewhere and someone should invite me somewhere, I always ask, what's the dress code? I cannot be there to embarrass myself.
I'm telling you.
The dress code. Is it corporate? Is it casual? If you say casual, what do you mean by casual? Casual as per put wear slippers or casual as per jeans and sneakers. Let's know.
I don't want to embarrass
I realized that. Exactly. So I realized one thing Papa says in school was dress how you want to be addressed.
Yes, the way you are dressed,
so in
the way
school,
you are dressed.
Yeah, so I learned it. So when I'm going to important places of value, I dress better. Except if I'm going to my friend where she finish has entered. I don't bother dressing at all. But if I'm going to like interviews, going to the office, you see me, I'm dressing corporates. I don't have a problem with corporates dressing. So I did it. Even during NYSC, I wore corporates. I carried my corporate clothes to NYSC.
Wow.
So I learned that from Sue. I think that was one thing I loved about Sue. Their dress code. It was just spectacular. It was different. When CU students wear corporates, you just look at it and say, corporate today. As in the starch shirts, the Michael Jackson trousers. As in, and when they want to do it in a corporate sense, when the boys want to do corporate, you just have to stand and say, wow, you dressed well. I love it. Like, wow.
The fashion sense now is even out of this world compared to our time.
I don't understand the fashion sense now in that school. It's like a lot of things are changing in that school, but they're on their own. I'm not part of them. They'll be fine. So professionalism,
dress code.
That's why I try my best to do things in a very much pleasant and professional manner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice one.
So things that I didn't really like. I didn't like the way they spoke to people. I decided to speak better, except to want to prove to be unfortunate. Then I can tell you like, is that how we're doing it?
Yeah,
let's remove the armor of fortress and put it away. Let's be unfortunate together. But when I'm deciding to be more eloquent, prim and proper, that kind of life, I can do that professionalism with you. Yes.
Yeah. Very good. So we have come to the end of this episode. But before we go, where can we find you? Well, where do you want us? Do you want us to find you?
Find me for what? Are you putting money?
No, you never know where money can come now. How do we find you online?
Online.
Yeah.
You can find me on WhatsApp. You have sense, you are single, you have money, you are a man. You're a Christian. Please, alert.
Okay.
My DM is not long.
Okay.
I will always listen to it.
Okay. Which DM? Which DM now? Where's the DM? You can
DM me. You can send a message on WhatsApp. You can send a message on Instagram, Twitter. I've gone back to Twitter, so you can send a DM on Twitter.
What are the handles?
I think my Instagram handle is Miss IB. So MS.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to find out. If they say that I know my handle is a lie. So my handle for Instagram is Miss Hybe. So that's MS dot HIBEE.
Okay.
Miss Hybe.
Yeah.
And then for Twitter, I think I changed it at a point. Let me check. May I not disgrace myself to you? Okay. My handle on Twitter is at @I am_Ibilola. So at IAM_IBILOLA.
Okay.
I am _Ibilola.
Okay.
And then yes, if you want to go more direct, just send me a DM on Instagram and say, babe, I'd like to go further from this platform. Can I speak to you personally?
Okay.
Let us speak on a one-on-one situation. I say, oh, you want to promote it to WhatsApp? No problem. We can promote you. Just ask me for my number on my DM. I will reply.
No problem.
Remember, it's only people who have money. If you don't have money, please don't shame our family name. Stay away because me too, I'm looking for money.
Voila, for who don't get money.
Voila, I'm looking for money.
All right,
thank you so much. I have had amazing fun today, remembering to you experiences and unnecessary memories that I think I wanted to push away.
Yeah, thank you for coming. It's fun to explore those memories with you.
Thank you.
All right,
thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for listening. Kindly subscribe on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or any other place you get podcasts from. And have a wonderful public holiday. And take care.